For the last 8 months, I stepped away from all social media chasing one goal: $20,000 per month in profit. Not revenue, but profit. And I gave myself just $1,000 to start. But instead of betting it all on one thing, I decided to test 5 completely different streams of income. 5 different ways to see if I could actually build something sustainable or if this whole experiment was going to fall apart. The problem is everyone online makes it seem like building income streams are easy. But after nearly a decade of working for myself full time, I know that building just one income stream is going to take more time, more failure, and way more patience than people are likely to admit. So the real question is after 8 months, did I get anywhere close to my 20K goal, or did I end up wasting almost an entire year chasing something that isn't realistic? And here's my promise. By the end of this video, you'll see exactly where the numbers landed, and you'll walk away knowing why income streams are harder to build than they look, but also why changing your income might take less time than you think. Now, this first side hustle blows my mind. I literally was able to turn $5 into $650 in a single day. And here's a screenshot of my sales so far, just over $90,000 since mid-April. But let me explain. Every Thursday and Friday for the last several months before the sun comes up, I'm out at garage sales from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. And it's a race, scanning neighborhoods, chasing handwritten signs, trying to find deals that people are selling so that I can flip stuff online. Now, most people think of garage sales as just small flips. So taking $1, turning it to 15, taking 5 and turning it into 20. But starting with just $1,000 in late April, I've been able to turn that into over $90,000 in sales on eBay. Now, after fees and shipping, that drops down to about $65,000. And after cost of goods sold, it's about $30,000 in profit, which is about $7,000 a month. And some of these flips are insane. I picked up a vintage Carhartt jacket I grabbed for $3. I sold it for $400. A box of cassette tapes I bought for $8. I flipped into $450. And the craziest one is I bought a $5 medical device, and the same day I sold it for $650. Now, this sounds like a dream side hustle, right? But here is the reality. 1 month I actually lost money, and it's very inconsistent. It's time intensive. You have to list, store, and ship everything yourself. And worst of all, it's very difficult to scale this side hustle. And this means that if I stopped at just this side hustle, it would be very difficult to get to that 20K per month profit goal. And this is where I realized I needed another income stream that was more scalable to get to that 20K per month profit mark. And that second income stream actually started by accident. So I was actually at a garage sale when I spotted a dusty box filled with about 150 brand new CDs. The guy wanted $50 for them. I offered him 40, and suddenly I was the brand new owner of this mountain of CDs. And my first thought was, I'm going to check on eBay and see if I can part these out to make some money. But after quickly checking, I realized the market wasn't there. So I tried Amazon instead, and that decision changed everything. Now, I've sold on Amazon for years, but mostly wholesale. So I buy 100 of the same product, I send it in, and I move volume. Now, this was completely different. With media, it's the exact opposite. So you're selling one of 100 different items. And I'll be honest, I had no idea what I was doing when I started this. But when I sent in that first batch of CDs, the results shocked me. On average, I made about $5 profit per CD, and that original $40 investment turned into about $500. And that was it, I was hooked. I bought a little scanner, and when I pair it to my phone and hook it up to a software, I can scan everything from DVDs, Blu-rays, CDs, VHSs, and I can instantly see, 1, if something's profitable, and 2 is what is the sales velocity on that item. It allows me to buy 400 different products, send it in, and once they're into Amazon, Amazon can handle all of the fulfillment, which is way more scalable. And my results last month, I had $5,800 a month in revenue, which came out to be about $2,200 in profit. Now this month, I'm on track to almost hit $5,000 in profit, which means that only after 2 income streams, I'm already over halfway to the 20K per month goal. But here is the problem. Just like garage sales, Amazon Media still is dependent upon me. If I stop scanning, the store stops growing. Great cash flow for sure, but it's still chained to my time. And that's when I started thinking, what if I designed something once and it could keep earning me money while I sleep? So this is where I tested the next income stream. I opened up Canva, used some AI tools to create a few designs, uploaded them to Printify, and connected everything to Etsy. And suddenly I had a store where I did not have to touch a single package. And Printify prints and ships every order straight to the customer. I just keep the profit. Now, it wasn't as simple as just uploading my first design and I get sales. I spent about 5 hours creating about 40 different designs. And out of those 40 designs, 2 really took off. But those 2 brought in $890 the first month. And unlike these other income streams, this cost me nothing up front. This month, I'm projected to finish just under $2,000 a month in profit. Now, it's not life-changing money, but compared to garage sales or scanning media, this breaks the link between my time and money. And if I could go on vacation tomorrow, I would still get sales coming in and I could still work on this business. And if you do want to test this yourself, I've put a discount link for Printify in the description below. It's hands down the easiest way to launch your first product without a big upfront investment. But even with $2,000 more coming in, I still have a little ways to go to get to that 20K per month target that I'm looking for, which means that I had to take a bigger swing. The first 3 income streams, so garage sales, media, and Printify, they were like my rowing boats. They moved me forward, but only as long as I kept pulling the oars. The moment I stopped, the momentum died. What I needed was a motor, something that could run on its own at scale. That's where my distribution business comes in. So here's the idea. Instead of me hunting for random products, I help other businesses get their products onto Amazon or Walmart. And every time someone sells something in their store, I earn a commission. So no boxes in my garage, no shipping labels, just plugging into systems that already exist and scaling them. Now, to be honest, this is not a brand new business. So this is something that I've been doing since the latter part of 2023, but this year something changed. So my company, Aero Distribution, got approved as a Walmart agency. So that opened up an entirely new venue of products, and it gave me a chance to work directly with different brands to help selling on Walmart. So 1 month this year, I actually hit $19,000 in profit on this one business, which in full transparency was a one-off, or otherwise I wouldn't be doing this challenge. So since then, I've managed to take it from about a 5K a month business to around 10K per month. And for me, this is the first income stream that actually felt like that motor. It's a system that could keep running whether I was there or not. And I know that most people watching this won't go apply to be a Walmart agency tomorrow, but here's the takeaway. I realized at some point I had to stop trading my hours for dollars, and I had to break that relationship between time and money. And this was how I did that. But even a motor needs fuel, and the 5th income stream is exactly that. One single investment with the potential to double my money and add nearly $10,000 a month in profit on its own. The first 4 streams were about steady growth, grinding out profit month after month, but this one's different. It's like pushing some of the chips that you've earned in a hand in poker into the middle of the table, because with this move, I could double my money in less than 30 days. And here's how. So I've taken $9,600 of the profit that I've earned so far, and I've put it into a Walmart order. And if it plays out the way I expect, I'll be able to take that $9,600 and turn it into nearly $10,000 profit. And that's from a single product in a single month. Now, I need to be clear. This doesn't happen often, and in fact, it almost never does, but this product is a discontinued item, which means that demand is spiking while supply is vanishing. And it's always great catching opportunities like this. It's one of the perks of the business, being able to help out so many different brands and seeing so many different products come through. I'm able to take some for myself. Now the catch is, it has not happened yet, and that's just where I'm at right now. And even though I haven't quite hit that 20K per month goal, I'm expanding my horizons to the next goal. And my goal now is to, from that original point, mid to late April of 2025, is to take that original K and turn it into 100K liquid cash. So not value of my inventory that I have on Amazon or eBay, but liquid cash. So if you want to see how this ends, go ahead and follow along. But in the meantime, if you are curious about building your own Walmart store, I've dropped a link in the description, and the catch is there is no upfront fee here, but you do need money to start, unfortunately. And if that's not you right now, I recommend testing out one of the other income streams I showed you in the video or that I've showed you before. Either way, the game isn't over, and I'll see you next time.